So basically, my presentation is based on the paper Indian English Literature. Pre-independence. My topic is Rabindranath Tagore and its fame. If we talk about his early life, his lifespan was based on the year 1961 till 1941. Rabindranath Tagore was born on 7th May at Kolkata, and at the age of 16, he published his first substantial poetry under uh, Bhanu Singho, the Sun Lion, and wrote his first book of short stories and drama. In 1879, he enrolled at University College London with the subscription of his early life. We get to know about the deep influence of his based on the particular incidents which is based on the Indian national movement, and his upbringing has left many more clues about his work done in his early life. If we talk about his shy relations and the French European agencies too, so he was making that cult that the British people who had came to India has managed to do some discipline in the Indian culture too by following their own nation and by following their own views over the nation. He believed in coexistence of the British and Indians and stated that British rule in India was political symptom. It is a political symptom based on the operation given by the British agencies in India, that by their behavior, by their cultivability, the Indian may took their chance to bring their own level up. And the another thing is he supported the Indian independence movement and following the Jallianwala Bagh massacre, which is a worldwide event. We can say that that incident was the turning point of our Indian national movement and the struggle which we in our past had gone through. And he even renounced the knighthood on 13th May 1919 when this Jallianwala Bagh massacre has took place in Amritsar, Punjab. He renounced his knighthood to the British agency with wholeheartedly. The another thing that on the whole, his vision of a free India was based not on its independence from the foreign rule, but on the liberty of thoughts, actions, and conscience of its citizens. He had made this type of behavior very clearly that Indian people does not have their own behavior. If we talk about children and women in the society, and we are having that patriarchal type of society, so these things were the wrong things or the deeds which was prevailing in India. He was against that thing, so he was trying to mention all these things that we must have the liberty of thoughts, we must have the liberty of actions, and the conscience of the citizens must be upgraded through the vision of all India. And all these things have been included in his work known as the cult of the Chakra. His major works has defined his many more thinking, which is based on Gitanjali, to whom he had won the Nobel Prize. He had also composed the national anthem, the song Janagana Mana, which is the pride of India. The another thing is Amar Sonar Bangla, which is also the national anthem of Bangladesh too. So he was the only person who has wrote the national two national songs for two national agencies, which is India and Bangladesh. Her other major works shown his own ideology, the ideal one, the breath of the song, Ghare Baire, the home and the world, Guru. All these things are concluding his own views to the nation, and he has strongly belief in the Bengali tone of language. And in the starting of his early life in his career, he has mentioned many more themes which is based on the Bengali cult of language, and then he had translated it to the English language. If we talk about the awards and the achievements of Rabindranath Tagore, he was also conferred as the knighthood in 1915. We had already had this concern that in the incident of Jallianwala Bagh massacre in the year 1919, after the massacre, he had renounced his conference, and in 1940 Oxford University awarded him with a doctorate of literature in a special ceremony engaged at Shanti Niketan. So it was a very huge or we can say massive type of award getting from the Oxford University, indulged in the same cult of personality of Indian perspective. And for his momentous and literary works, Tagore was also honored with the Nobel Prize on literature on November 14th, 1913. His philosophy has also shown many more things to the Indian culture and Indian nation and the people of India. He was been told and elegized from Mahatma Gandhi, the father of the nation, that as a Vedantist, he was believer of the Vedas, the Upanishads, and all the things which were based in our past. He was following all those things and believing that all that thing, if we took the example of our two major epics, Ramayana and Mahabharata, he was concentrating on the deeds and the unity of dharma and karma. So basically, over if we talk about the Vedantist, he was focusing on this thing. If we talk about an individualist, he was mentioning the individual perspective of person. Individuality means the proper concern of views, liberty of actions and thoughts must be involving in people and citizen of India too, which British people already having. Another thing is naturalist. He was confirmed by the nature because he was thinking that the humanity or humanhood is bring by the nature, so we must connect to nature. In his works also he has reflected many things based on nature. If we talk about the idealistic view means he was having a different type of ideology which people does not have nowadays. So idealistic view refers to all those things. A spirituality means a spirit which is already connected to nature, and spirituality over the passion of enthusiasm gills which were being in the freedom fighter and in our freedom movement too. And as a humanist, his main concern was that there must be humanity. He was also the organizer of the Brahma Samaj, and by that we can also that strike a glance that humanity means the top notch to human people, and it is also confirmed with the individuality, and it is connected to idealistic views too. And Tagore's internationalism is believed that he was an ardent prophet of the world unity. He wanted that the world must be united, not only the Indians, not only the European nations, but the whole world must be united, and he believed in the brotherhood of all. These are my citations, my references, which I took the some articles of Tagore. Thank you. Hope you all like it.